Imagine you're walking down a hallway and you come across two doors. Which one will you choose? Left or right? It seems simple, innit? But what if your choice is not as free as you think? Today we're going to dive into the Stanley Parable and how it messes with your perception of choice and gives you the illusion of free will. Most games involve choices, moral decisions, alternate endings and different playstyles, but in the Stanley Parable, choice is an illusion. No matter what you do, the game will always anticipate your actions, and the narrator will always be around to mock or laugh at you whenever you think you've thought outside the box. This reflects a psychological concept called the illusion of free will, the idea that we believe we're in control of our life, but many of our decisions are influenced by unseen forces. Why do we follow rules and why do we rebel? The Stanley Parable forces us to confront this question. If you obey, you get the freedom ending, which is strangely unsatisfying. But if we disobey, we enter a chaotic yet entertaining world where the game reacts to our defiance. This kind of ties into the Milgram experiment where people obey authority figures even when it meant harming others. This game kind of plays on that dynamic and tests if we trust the authority, which is the narrator, or resist against him. So while I'm editing this video, I kind of realized I didn't explain what the Milgram experiment was. It basically involved a participant and an actor. And basically the participant was told to ask the actor a question, and every time they got it wrong, they were supposed to shock them. And over time, these shocks got stronger and stronger and stronger. Even though the actor wasn't in pain, they still acted like they were in a lot of pain. They begged and pleaded for the participant to stop shocking them. However, most of them continued to shock the actors because of the authoritative figures that gave them orders to ask them the questions. So yeah, that's basically what it is. I don't know if my explanation did justice, but yeah, go research it if you're curious. Now, what happens when we're faced with too many choices? The Stanley Parable intentionally overwhelms us by looping us in endless hallways, putting us in open areas with a lot of places to explore, or giving us choices that reset everything. This mirrors the psychological effect called choice paralysis, and studies show that when faced with too many options, people tend to freeze and give up. No matter what path we go down, we're always being funneled towards an ending that the game has designed for us. The game does this by shutting doors behind us so we can't go back and change our mind, which further proves that free will is an illusion in this game, since the game reacts to what we're doing and keeps us on a predetermined path. So what does this mean? It means that our choices are not as free as we think, that authority and rebellion are two sides of the same coin. But maybe, and just maybe, this game isn't about control at all. Because the moment you realize the illusion, you've already broken free.
I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't.